another episode of the Mareathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe to my channel today. My name's Mare. If you're new here, would love to have you join the Mareathoner family. I post 6 videos a week. I usually daily vlog. Today's a little bit different. Today marks 8 months since my husband Jeremy committed suicide, and I find on these milestones that I'm more drawn to film sit down kind of check-in videos. Not every month, but today that's how I'm feeling. And I've had a couple of things marinating in my mind that I would like to talk about that I get a lot of questions about. One is losing friends after experiencing loss and death. And I think that that can relate to whether you are divorced or you have cancer. I've had a lot of people message me that it's very similar in like losing friends and friendships and people and family and stuff. So that's a video that I will film. I'm just not quite ready to because it's so raw and so hurtful, and I want to make sure that I use my words wisely. So I will, definitely. But today I wanted to talk about something that, while not too many people have come right out and said it to me, I perceive that this is such an issue for so many people. And as the title of this video says, it's how to talk to a widow. And again, I think this could be very relatable to someone who has lost a grandparent, a spouse, a child, who is going through, you know, cancer treatment, or who has a lifelong illness, or who has a child with special needs like I do. I definitely experienced this. Or someone who's divorced and, you know, you have different friends, or your friends don't know how to talk to you because you were always a couple and that sort of thing. I've gotten a lot of me toos, even if the situation like isn't that you are actually also a widow, but you have gone through some sort of trauma or loss or something really difficult. I've been letting this video marinate for a while now, and it kind of goes hand in hand with losing friends after Jeremy died, but it really spoke to me about a week ago now. Yeah, about a week ago, I got an email from a family member who was letting us know that they were going to have major surgery, and quickly. And obviously I was very upset and wanted to speak to them on the phone, but was nervous to talk to them and was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't wanna say the wrong thing. I wanna be comforting and let them know that I'm there for them, even though they don't live here. And it stopped me in my tracks, and I was like, Mare, this is exactly how people must feel for me, who like don't know how to text me or call me, or, you know, see me out and avoid me because they don't know what to say. It's really hard. And by no means is this video like shade or passive aggressive. I think everybody has their own journey and everybody can deal with things in different ways. And I definitely don't deal with everything in the best way possible. Nobody does, we're all human. But I thought I would share some thoughts so that if you are someone who knows a widow or knows someone who's going through a really difficult time, maybe these will be some tips to help you to talk to them. Obviously, there's nothing that anyone could say to take away my pain or to make me forget that Jeremy killed himself, or make me forget that I'm now a single mom and the sole breadwinner and. Like, there's nothing anyone can say, and you don't have to feel that way. I think the best thing to do is to be completely honest with the person in your life, whether they're a widow or they're going through something just terrible, just to say to them, like, look, I don't know what to say, but I will sit here with you. I will weather the storm with you. And one of the most moving things is when someone just says that. Like, there's literally nothing I can do here, and I understand that that makes people feel helpless and, you know, they just want to fix it. They just want me to feel better. They just want things to be normal and happy. But it's just time, right? So I think the best thing you can say is like, I will be here for you, and I will feel the same pain that you feel, or my own pain in a different way, and I will weather the storm with you. I won't abandon you. I won't try to fix it. I won't, you know, push you to grieve faster so that it's less uncomfortable. Like, I will sit here in the uncomfortableness with you for as long as we have to, and I will do whatever I can to help. And I think the reason why I'm emotional saying that is because that's all I need. I don't need someone to come in and fix it. I need to know that there are people who, when I need something fixed, I can call them and they'll be there for me. I don't need someone to come in and take over and, you know, make all my pain go away, because I'm really trying to grieve, feel it, go through it, you know, weather the storm so that I can come out on the other side and not have it be something that holds me for the rest of my life. Obviously, it's going to be something that's in my life always. But, you know, when there are times like I do want to go out and I do want to have a good time and I want to laugh, then there's those friends that are like, all right, girl, that's what you need. Let's go out. That's all I need. Like at Christmas, I had, you know, lots of people just say like, hey, if you want to come over or if you want to come out, and like, that's all I need. Or, you know, I had a friend say specifically, like, there's nothing I can do, but I'm here and I will happily just like sit here while you cry. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. And if you're going through something too, like I have some friends who are going through some really crappy things at the same time, and they just say like, I literally can't help, I can't do anything for you, but I can sit here and we can talk and we can commiserate and we can, you know, go out and we can be there for each other. That's it. I think the quicker you can get over this notion that you have to feel like you have to say something grandiose, or you have to fix it, or, you know, you can't talk to this person anymore because you don't know what to say. Say that. I don't know what to say. It's really nice to offer and be like, I'm here to do anything when you need it. But I think that it's really good to be more specific. So, you know, I have a friend that's like, if you need anything fixed, okay, I will call you when I need something actually fixed. Or people who have said like, I will watch Thomas, because as a widow, it can almost feel like too much pressure to come up with something so that someone can help you. So I would say offer like specific things you can do, as well as an open-ended, like if you need anything. And just remember that they're still a person. I have people, you know, I can tell they're consciously like looking away, looking down, they're uncomfortable because they don't know what to say. And I get that, because this is like a really shitty, horrific situation, but there's no need for that. You can just say, good morning, hello. Like, I'm still a human, I'm still a woman, I'm still a person. Like, I can still interact. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna say something and then she's gonna start crying. And if I do, is that the worst thing? Then you just hug it out, you know? And don't forget, at Jeremy's funeral, the woman who facilitated it, I guess, ran it, Janice, she's been a mentor of mine for like over a decade. She's incredible. And she ad-libbed in the funeral and said like, remember Mare in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years. My doctor asked me this past week, how I was doing and if I had noticed that people had kind of like stopped checking in. And I would say that happened pretty quick, like a week or two after the funeral. Like, you know, it went from this to like a couple people. And it's okay if you haven't talked to someone in 6 months to just be honest, be like, hi, I didn't know what to say, but I want you to know that I'm thinking of you. Can I bring you a coffee? Would you like to go for lunch? Can I watch your son for an hour while you go work out? To just let go of the guilt, like, better late than never. It's hard to be on the other side because we've all had people in our lives who, you know, have gotten sick or divorced or had people pass away and you don't know what to say, so that you say nothing. You think like, oh, I'll call them tomorrow, then I'll call them the next day, then I'll call them the next day. Okay, well, now it's been too long and I can't call. It's never been too long, ever, ever, to just say, I'm feeling this too. And that's another thing. I get the feeling that most people don't want me to know that they're also upset and that they're affected by Jeremy's passing. It's nice to not feel alone and not feel like I'm the only one. So I think you can also say that, like, you know, I'm hurting too. And you're not the only one who's in pain right now, and we will get through this together. However long it takes me to grieve in my way is okay, and however long it takes you to grieve in your way is okay, and his way and her way and their way, and everybody's different. You know, you do you, no judgment, as long as you're not hurting anybody. You may think that I'm oversimplifying this, but I'm really not. That's all I think, at least from my experience, and that's all I can say. I probably should have said this at the beginning. I'm not an expert. I'm just a widow, and I've met lots of you who have lost loved ones to suicide, roommates, friends, family members, parents. You know, I'm not an expert. Your grief is different than my grief is different than their grief, like I was just saying, but this is just what I've noticed. And I wanted to make this video because I want you to just take away some of that stress and just make the phone call. Just send the text message. Next time you see that person, say hello. Hi. Don't these bananas look great? Yes, they do. Sometimes I just want a normal conversation. Pretty much 90% of the time, I just want a normal conversation. That's it. And I'm so grateful for the people in my life who give me that normalcy. Okay, this is obviously much longer than I expected, as are all my videos. I hope you find some good takeaway in today's video, and I hope that it helps you feel more comfortable talking to someone who's sick, or a widow, or someone who is just going through a really tough time. I have friends who have gotten divorced and said that they lost friends because their friends didn't know how to talk to them anymore. They're still a person. But like I said, I'm guilty, we're all guilty, and as I think it's Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. And this is me hopefully doing better than I have done in the past, because I definitely have shied away from people who are going through something hard and I didn't know what to say. Now I will not in the future. Thank you for watching. Please lace up and become a marathoner. Subscribe to my channel. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And in today's marathon, on the 8th month since Jeremy passed away, I think I'm doing the best that I've been doing, which feels really good. I still have hard days and tough times with tough people, and things are difficult, but I've been working a lot on planning joyful experiences and fun, and making the effort to have more fun with Thomas and to have more fun conversations with people and go out. Like, I'm planning a few fun concerts and outings and like St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that, and that feels really good. So I'm gonna leave it here. That's it for today's video. I will see you in my next one. This was very long. I hope you had some good takeaway from it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.